I'm George Kelly with the East Bay Times. Do you mind if I ask your name?
My name is Boyton Jones.
And you're an Oakland resident?
Oakland resident.
And you're 30?
I'm 52.
52.
52.
And you're out here holding a sign.
Yeah, because I'm disappointed in the election. I had no idea that it would turn this way, and this is my way of letting the world know this is how our president feels about what happened last night during the elections. Totally disappointed. And hopefully our country will survive it, because I'm sure no one's going anywhere. We're all going to stay here, and we all got to get together and live together and be as one. So
Is this different, though?
It is, because it's like, when Obama got elected, he was the first biracial president that got elected, and he accepted both his African side and his Caucasian side equally, okay? And they ran him to the ground like he was from Mars. Obama ran on a platform of love and togetherness and stuff. With this Trump stuff, it's straight up racism and hate. And I am totally surprised that he got elected. And so that tells me that there's a lot of people out there that I work with, that I'm friends with, that I know that on the outside seem to be saying one thing, but once they got into that polls, they said something totally different. And like I said, I've been in the Bay Area all my life, and in December I'm moving to Houston, Texas. So I'm already gearing up for a different type of a mentality. I mean, out here in California, especially the Bay Area, we're kind of like in a bubble. We're very unique here. I mean, we do have our issues and stuff, but for the most part, people, they accept people for who they are. But you go into the Rust Belts and other parts of the country. I mean, I was in the Air Force. I was stationed in Missouri and in Illinois. It's different. People are different out there. I mean, they tell you exactly how they feel, whether, you like it or not. And they said that Trump got elected because of angry white men. Well, people of color have been angry forever, but we just deal with it. You know what I'm saying? We just deal with it. Now, this is the first time that, the angry white man has seen that he's losing ground. Well, hey, join the club. But we are all in this together. I don't want to go one step higher if I got to stand on another man's back. I want to go and pull you all together.
You want equality?
That's right, for everybody. I don't want any special treatment. I just want to be treated like everybody else.
But equality is seen differently.
I think so. I think so. Like I said, I don't want to hand out. I just want to hand up, get me where I need to be and pass it on to the next person. So the fact that, Hillary, they hated Hillary for other reasons and from what they disliked Barack, but for him to win overwhelmingly like he did, I'm afraid for this country. They talk about like the Black Lives Matter, for example, and stuff. Why are the people protesting angry? There are more non-whites that are part of the Black Lives Matter than there are blacks, and so they don't even get to see that. It's not just people of color that are with Black Lives Matter. It's multicultural. It is multicultural. But Trump, he ran on hate and fear. And in the long run, that's why this message is so important. And
this message is Pyrrhic victory.
Right. And I'm telling people to Google the word Pyrrhic so they'll know what it means. I'm not even telling them what it means. If they Google it, they'll know exactly what I'm talking about, because you get what you pay for. And in the long run, this country is going to have to survive. And I think the most important thing about this election was not so much if he won. This guy is going to appoint 4 justices. That's going to last for years after he's out of office. That's the scary part.
You remember Reagan?
That was my first election. First election was Reagan, and I was so disappointed when that man won. I remember at school on my notebook, I wrote his name, Ronald Wilson Reagan, and I wrote 666 for the letters in his name, right? That man turned this country upside down, and we've been fighting just to try to get equal treatment ever since then. What's good about like the struggle of people, whether it's for women's rights, black rights, gay rights, or whatever, right? That just shows you people just want to be treated like humans. Like with the Black Lives Matter, now they want to try to say, well, Blue Lives Matter. Of course, Blue Lives Matter, all lives matter, but wait a minute. Look what you guys have been doing for people of color forever. We just want you to understand that we hurt just like you guys, and don't just try to ignore when we say, hey, there's a problem. So there's a big celebration in America right now, Well, wait till tomorrow. The chickens will come home to roost if they don't handle this right.
What are our chances of this getting handled right?
I think if Trump was pretty much just, because I don't think he's a true Republican, but I think if he was just kind of like putting on an act, and now that he's won, if somebody can talk to him in a sensible way, it's like, okay, you have to rule the entire country. If they can do that within the first 3 months of his getting in there, we may have a chance. But if he tries to run on how the Tea Party and other people, how they got him elected with that rhetoric, man, this country is going to burn.
So you don't take him at his word about a wall, about banning Muslims, about...
I think that was just all rhetoric to get people to support him. I don't think that he truly believes that. You know, now if he does, we got a problem. We got a problem. You know what I mean? Because it's just like, if he's not attacking me, he's attacking another race, and if I don't say anything, it'll be me next. It'll be me next. So anytime there's injustice, I don't care what race you are, everybody got to stand up and be counted.